will have 5 presenters, Ibu, ya, in this room.
Yes,
for
5
the parallel
presenters
session.
with 10 minutes for each of them.
Okay, very interesting. So it seems like at 3 Jakarta time. So I will present my paper also, and you will be my moderator.
Really?
So it's a great honor for me to be a presenter in your room.
Wow. Let me check. Mana, Pak? Oh yeah. Get it.
Yeah,
Great.
15:30 if I'm not
The
mistaken.
first presenters in the third parallel sessions today.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Mas Adan is already in the room, but I cannot see your video, Mas Adan. But Aida is here.
Sudah saya. Okay, can we start now, Mas Afif, or we have to wait for the other presenters who haven't come to this room?
As long as you have the first presenter or the second presenter, you can start, I think.
Okay.
To be punctual.
Bu Indah will be the first. Okay, let me start now. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good afternoon, Bapak Ibu. I am Vita from Elit Malang. Okay, this afternoon for the first parallel sessions, we will have 5 presenters. For each presenters having 10 minutes for their presentations. Yeah. For the first presenters is Ibu Indah Puspitasari. Are you here, Ibu Indah Puspita? Still muted. Bu Indah, hello. Okay. And the second presenter will be Ibu Siti Isma. Siti Isma Sari Lubis, Ibu Fitri Rayani, Ibu Siregar Mariati, and then Ibu Fitri Rayani Siregar dan Ibu Mariati, mohon maaf. And the third presenter is Bapak Muhammad Hasbi, and the fourth presenter is Ibu Fadila Yonata, and the fifth presenter is Bapak M. Nur Sulaiman Syah. Bapak Ibu, if you have any question for our presenters today, you can write on the chat box and I will read your questions at the end of the presentations. Ibu Indah Puspita, are you ready for your presentation today? Halo Ibu Indah? Masih di mute? Mungkin masih sholat ya? Bu Indah? Halo Ibu Indah? Or perhaps we can continue to the second presenters, Ibu Siti Isma. Ibu Siti Isma. Oh, Ibu Indah. Okay. Ibu Indah will start her presentations for this afternoon. Okay, your time for presentation is 10 minutes, Ibu Indah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Bapak Ibu, please give your attention to Bu Indah presentations. Okay.
Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. Well, everybody can hear my voice?
Sure.
Okay, clear.
Okay, thank you. Well, today I am Indah Puspitasari and Karin Laudi. We are from KIP GRI Pacitan. This afternoon, we would like to deliver my article with the title, The Asynchronous Teaching and Learning Using WhatsApp to Enhance students' English skill in study from home or SFH time. Well, and then the objective of our research is to describe our objective of the research is to describe the analysis of student response in conducting the asynchronous teaching and learning by using WhatsApp to enhance students' English skill in study from home time. And then a background of the research, talking about asynchronous. Asynchronous involves students working with online curricular materials on their own time under the guidance of a teacher. It is what Johnson, Zucker, and Cosma said. And then the teacher and students are separated in time and space and area, therefore geographically and temporally independent and diverse. There are no geographic or temporally constrained tools that can support synchronous online teaching include email, content, material, discussion forums, machines, and social media such as blogs, wikis, and WhatsApp. And then WhatsApp here is an easy and acceptable technology. The technology system has developed rapidly. As you know, that the technology system has developed rapidly in all aspects of life nowadays. And then the computer, mobile phone, and internet are considered as a part of technology. Mobile phone technology is the most potential tool to be utilized in teaching English. The English teacher can utilize the mobile phone in getting interaction with students through messenger application. Most popular messengers application is WhatsApp. So according to Ben Salim, claims that WhatsApp is, that many foreign English teachers have been interested in WhatsApp on teaching certain aspect of foreign language learning. And English or language skill consists of listening, reading, writing, and speaking. But here, students not always study for that for skills, but also students also learn vocabulary and grammar. Talking about technology here, yeah, WhatsApp is very easy and acceptable for students or for everybody use because WhatsApp is everybody use WhatsApp to for to for their communication or anything. And here in this time, the COVID-19 pandemic forced the government to apply their learning at home rule. So every student must do at home or study from home. The literature review, Karek Aryadi said that WhatsApp is one alternative mobile technology that can be applied to support, strengthen, or even perform a major online instruction. Meanwhile, Bernard in Murphy said that in terms of achievement and attitude outcomes, asynchronous environment had more positive effect than synchronous ones. Now, in research method, in my research, there are 3 instruments used. These are questionnaire, interview, and documentations. While the population in here is students from third level who were studying IT for teaching English subject in English Education Study Program STK IPB GRI Pacitan in the academic year 2019-2020. Now, for findings and discussion will be delivered by my partner in this seminar, Karen Laudi.
Sorry, Ibu, you have 3 minutes for your presentations.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 minutes left for your presentations.
Okay, here I would like to deliver about the questionnaire part. The questionnaire consists of 12 questions. The first question is why using WhatsApp could enhance student listening skill. It can be seen by the data. There are 85% students agree with this question. And the question number 2, there are 79% students agree with that using WhatsApp could enhance student speaking skill. Question number 3. All of the students agree that using WhatsApp could enhance student reading skill. And question number 4. Student, there are 70% students agree that using WhatsApp could enhance student writing skill. And for 5 question, there are 85% students agree that using WhatsApp could help students to increase their vocabulary. The question number 6, there are 95% students agree that using WhatsApp help them to learn from their college's mistake. Question number 7, 70% students agree that using WhatsApp help them to think in English. Question number 8, there are 85% students agree that using WhatsApp help the student to overcome their fear to use English language. Question number 9, 95% students agree using WhatsApp help the student to get immediate from their lecture. And the question number 10, all of the students agree that downloading the application of WhatsApp is easy and free. Question number 11, 95% students agree that students feel easy to contact their lecturer through WhatsApp than other application. And the last question, 90% students using WhatsApp motivates students to learn English. And for the discussion, the result from 20 respondents, students from third level who were studying IT for teaching English subjects, so that they use an easy and acceptable technology WhatsApp, which the teaching learning process deliver in the form of asynchronous online teaching, enhance their English skill. The existence of teaching learning process in COVID-19 pandemic forced the government to apply the learning at home rule, so every student must do study from home. From previous study by Mona 2017 say that WhatsApp to enhance student learning and enthusiasm using WhatsApp helps students to develop English skill, enrich their vocabulary, and learn from their mistakes. And from the conclusion, can be concluded that the use of WhatsApp in the learning process deliver in the form of asynchronous of online teaching, enhance the student English skills during the COVID-19 pandemic that forced the government to apply study from home. Here, the advantages of using WhatsApp. The first, WhatsApp was alternative to virtual classes that helps absent students catch up. And the second, WhatsApp answers student question and helps to increase student feeling of security since they always have the instructor around. The third, it helps to facilitate student discussion and helps students overcome their fear of using the language. The fourth, it helps the student to develop their writing. It enables the student to learn from their mistake. And for the disadvantages of using WhatsApp, the first, preparing material need time and experience about software that support the application. The second, students are not fixed with the agreed time and they send message in any time. The third, some students don't participate in discussion. The fourth, student attention can be assured and not student learn from the materials. The fifth, some students just copy and paste, and the last, instructor must be always cautious and patient to control the group. So in short, in our presentation or our research, students agree that in the form of asynchronous online teachings, the use rather than use than synchronous online teaching. In here, students use WhatsApp as an easy and acceptable technology used for their English. Well, that's all our presentation. Thank you very much and good afternoon.
Okay, thank you very much for Ibu Indah Puspitasari and her partners. And then the next presenters will be the second presenters, Ibu Siti Ismasari and Ibu Fitri Rayani and also Ibu Mariati. Time is yours. I'm sorry, Ibu, you have 10 minutes for your presentation. Please use your time effectively. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes, okay.
Okay. wait. Okay, the research which is related about the effectiveness of using Instagram as the teaching tool in learning process. As we know that today online learning is very popular, and it is also become big challenges for all of us due to these conditions of the pandemic. And however, there are so many people who still lack of access, which is related to the online learning itself, because they have to find the suitable applications while they do the teaching and learning process. Therefore, one of the solution for this is related to the social media, which is the social media itself. It has been used by many people in this world, especially in Indonesia itself. And many people spend their time on social media for communicating, entertaining, selling, and etc. And the social media itself often be used such as the Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, WhatsApp, and etc. While in this research, I will focus to the Instagram itself. Therefore, we know that it is possible to use social media as the tool in doing the communications while learning process is going on. While Instagram itself has the 70 million users, Instagram enables the users to take the photos and the videos. And Instagram itself is applicable and easy to use, while it's also easy to download it because it is available in the App Store or in the others that can download it. Yeah. Well, and one of the specials from the Instagram is because Instagram have a live features, which is can make the users enable to have a live through the others users. And one of the we have to know that teaching practice must be refined to the conditions of the learners and provide them with the wider opportunities to engage with the learning process. And the learning so-called millennials or Gen Z, which is have a unique characteristics, and they are safe the exposure of internet use, and they are also digitalizations, and they are the user of as we also can say as smart device, because now we know that both the millennials of Gen Z have a phone, right? Um, so it's possible for there so many studies also comes up which is related to social media itself. It is can be related to the study about the writing descriptive text. It's also some research which is related to the network problem, which is maybe through the network it helped the students in writing, and also improve the students in learning English competence, and etc. While there's also another study maybe which is related to this. There are six interactive components of the learning process. One things that we have to make take attention is the attention itself. When we can take the attentions of the students, it means that the first thing for the first steps that we have to face has been and gotten by us. So we need to take their attention first when we do the learning process. Maybe for the next, such as the memory, language, processing and organizing in the classroom, and writing, and the last is related to the higher order thinking. And this process interact not only with each other but also with their emotions and classroom climate, behavior and social skills, teachers and also their family. And I will take the first related to the attention itself. So while taking the attentions, maybe the students, I choose the Instagram, the students take the attentions on it and they are interact to this. While the method of this research, it is specified to the third semester students of English department. It investigates the participants and feedback of the students' learning process while using Instagram as the platform in learning activity. This research use the survey to take the students' perception in implementing Instagram on their learning process. And the data was also gathered by the interviews with the students, which is related to the students, which is using the Instagram as the tools on the learning process, and then it is initially transcribed. There are 120 students of the third semester students, and they are all included to this research. And all of them in the age 19 until 21, which is categorized as the sum of the millennials and also Gen Z for the age 19. This is the steps of in learning process. The first thing that we ask students, they must have the Instagram account itself first. Then they follow the Instagram class account. Then after that, we post
Maaf,
some
Bu
in the
Isma,
class
slide-nya tidak jalan, Bu
and
Isma.
they must have.
Halo, Bu Isma. Mohon maaf,
Yes.
slide-nya tidak
Ya,
jalan,
Bu.
Ibu. Slide-nya tidak jalan,
Oh
hanya
ya.
satu lembar.
Oh wait.
Okay. Okay, let you continue. You still have 3 minutes for your presentations. 3 minutes.
Okay. Then the students also ask questions while live on the process. Then the lecturers and the students have presentation and discussion on the Instagram live. And the next, the students give some comments, which is related to the discussions on the post. And students do the tasks which is post on the Instagram post, and they give also the comment which is related to the questions about the tasks, if any tasks which is on the day, and they send the tasks on the admin. Some of the students agreed that the Instagram being a part of their everyday activities on the learning process. They report that Instagram made them feel good when they practice English on this platform because they could learn new vocabulary items. They also expressed that human interaction on Instagram is easier because many of them have used it. However, there are also some students who didn't agree because there are some advertisement on Instagram which is comes to some students' account, and they feel that it's disturbed them. They think that advertisement distract them while focusing on looking some photos which is related to their studies. While in the conclusions, the students were found to work more autonomously and to be more focused while becoming more responsible for their own learning. In fact, by applying social media such as Instagram on teaching and learning process, the students is highly motivated to interact socially with their peers to accomplish the assigned tasks and achieve the designed learning objective. And one of the advantages that can take from the Instagram is this platform is close with the students. So this can be used for the studying, The student didn't take it seriously as a difficulty when they have to learning and have to prepare their tasks and also other application, while they have to paste the new application. But in Instagram, they have the application which is really close to them, so it is also help them uh, do in create these applications.
Okay.
I think that's all for my presentations. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Bu Siti Isma. That's very good presentations. Yeah, Bapak Ibu, let we move to
Thank
the
you.
next presentations. The third presenters will be Bapak Muhammad Hasbi. Bapak Muhammad Hasbi, you have 10 minutes for your presentations and time is yours.
Okay, just to make sure, is my voice heard?
Yes, okay. I can
Okay,
hear
so
your voice.
is the screen sharing working?
Yes. Not yet, not yet.
Not
Okay,
yet.
yes. Okay, good.
No. Wait a minute, I have a technical situation. Which one is, because I cannot see even my screen.
Yeah, I can see your screen, Pak Hasbi. I can see it.
Okay,
But still...
is it now visible? Okay, so everyone, my title is using Instagram for discussion-based activities and other ELT purposes. Actually, the grand theme is a bit similar to the previous presenter, and thanks to the previous presenter because you have given introductions about Instagram and social media, so probably I will not be talking much about that and more focusedly on the result of my study. So I'm gonna show you the abstract of my research. So we know that having discussion activities in the classroom is very important because discussions activities in the class means the tools for communicating our topic ideas and everything that is happening in the class. And also in a virtual classes, we consider that discussion is also important, but we understand that not many applications give facilitation for doing discussion in virtual classes. So this is what has been the main reason why I took this topic on discussion activities in the virtual classes. We understand that there are so many LMSs, learning management system, that also have the feature for discussion. But because of financial and internet connection issues, sometimes because of COVID-19 crisis, we cannot force to use those learning management systems because not many people can access that. Not many students are afford to use that. So teachers need to require themselves to utilize a less demanding online tools such as social media. And regarding social media and Instagram, the use of social media as a means to improve language learning and student achievement is a move that educators, students, and community support and value as indicated by Saudi students' perspective of impact. And Instagram in language classroom has been hugely utilized to improve language skills, especially reading and writing, which inspire this researcher named Aslan in 2019 inspired her research on its impact on speaking. So from here, I just want to highlight that Instagram has been mostly used for reading and writing, and then some people now are using it for speaking. But the difference in my research is I'm trying to use it not for language skill development, but for discussion activity. Discussion activity means more theory-oriented course activities. And there is this statement from the research by Nagel in 2018, saying that in integrating social media with the goal of enhanced learner engagement, uh, with students, social media usage is vitally important because the educator must accommodate a wide spectrum of students' usage levels and expertise with particular platforms. It means that we need to make sure that students are familiar with those application or platforms or media that we are using for online classroom. And this is also why I'm using Instagram for my class, because I think behind WhatsApp, Instagram is like the second mostly used by students. The main research questions, first one is how engaged were students in the discussion activities on Instagram. The second one is what are the engagement types happening among students in the Instagram discussion. The third one is what are the other ideas of Instagram-based ELT activities suggested by students and the teachers. The method that I'm using for this research is I implemented Instagram class in 4 different English courses, which has the total of 138 students. The data collection that I conducted was through online observation because I was the teacher, so this was my own class. And then I employed open-ended a questionnaire through Google Form, and then the data analysis was done qualitatively. So the Instagram discussion method that I use is student make a PowerPoint which is only 10 slides because Instagram post only accommodate 10 slides of pictures in one post. So I give them the task to make a PowerPoint for one topic, 10 slides, and then for that 10 slide submitted to me, and then in the class I will upload the 10 slides of the topic to Instagram, and then from that we have discussion activities. So presenter students, they just wait for questions, and then the question from the other students who ask about the topic material, and then the non-presenting students, they post question, feedback, comment, blah 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 on the post. So after that we will know like there are so many how many discussions are there. So the discussion here are through commenting section on Instagram post. Okay, I think this is not really, this is skippable. So I'll just go directly to data presentation. So I'm introducing you the concept of the Insta class. So we understand that in Instagram, we can create 5 accounts. I think this is one of the benefit for us because when we have the option to create 5 accounts, for example, if our students do not, they have accounts but their accounts is not their real name, we can ask them to create special account for our class using their real name. Even they can add their student number there also. So especially for Instagram class, their account are real. So this is, I think, a very good feature from Instagram. And then this is the look of the Instagram discussion. So I have said to you that uh, the topic discussion are 10 slides, and then it is posted on Instagram, and then students are commenting with questions, comment, and so on. So we can see that here, down here, there are 220 comments. This is for one post that I make the example for this presentation. And then this is also another example. We have some discussion, and here we have 145 comments, and then for the upper post about quiz, there are 21 comments. So this is just to show you how the looks of the Instagram discussion on my class. And then we'll go directly to the result. We have 3 results. The first result is about discussion engagement. How engaged were students in my class through using Instagram discussion. So I have said that there were 4 classes of mine. So here in the left side, CCU 1 to 3 is the name of the class, cross-cultural understanding. And then the below one, inferential reading, is also another class. 37, 38, 25, it's the number of students. And then there are number of comments in discussion posts. So this is week 1, week 2, blah, 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 until week 7. 100 the number here are the number of comments in each post. And then go to the next column about average number of comments per course. We have here that also. And then here is the average number of comments in total. So the study found that Instagram is proven effective to be used for discussion-based activities with the average discussion engagement per class 3.43, 4.52, and then 4.87, and then 3.08 students. So this is for each class. We can see that in each class there are at least one student give comment as many as 3, 4, or 5 comments. So I think this is a great number because it can indicate that the engagement there are quite engaging between them.
Okay,
And
one more
then,
minute, Pak. One more
okay,
minute for Asbi.
yes, thank you. And then the result number 2 about engagement types. The first type is post-related feedback. So if the posting wants the other students to answer, it means that those comments are post-related feedback. So the discussion is dominated by post-related feedbacks. And then second one is about filler comments. Filler comments means just like jokes, out of topic chats, and so on. And then the next one is curiosity. And then the last one is clarification. The last one, the result number 3, other ALT usages of Instagram. So I asked the students in the A questionnaire about what kind of features or other activities that we can explore from the features of Instagram. And this is the results of what they say. So the first one is using Instagram TV for presentation, because there teacher can upload videos of presentation. So this can be a substitute for not having presentation in the class. And then the second one is Instagram live meeting. If having Instagram live meeting weekly is not really possible, we can just do that twice in a semester or 3 times in a semester, just for the most important event. And then the next one, story. We use Instagram story for announcement and also polling, because sometimes in a teaching we want to know what others opinion, what if our class is like this, and so on and so on. So we can do this for survey. And then the last one is using bio for LinkedIn assessment. We know that Instagram cannot facilitate us to conduct assessment or tests or exams during the application, but we know that in the bio we can link it to other applications as application that can be used for assessment. So thank you very much for listening to my presentation. I'm sorry it's a bit shaky presentation because I'm not really used to it webinar. So I hope that you can get the points of my presentation. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much for Bapak Muhammad Hasbi. Okay, Bapak Ibu, let we move to the fourth presenters. Ibu Fadila Yonata. Ibu Fadila Yonata, are you here? Oh, it seems it's not here. Ibu Fadila Yonata. Ibu, are you here? Okay, Bu Fadila Yonata is not here, Bapak Ibu. Okay, let us move on to the next presenters. The fifth presenters, Bapak Muhammad Nur Sulaiman Syah. Bapak Nur Sulaiman Syah. No. Okay. Bapak Nur Sulaiman is also not here. Bapak Ibu, let me go on with the question and answer sessions. If you have any questions, please you can raise your hand or turn on your microphones. I can catch the question from the chat groups from Ibu Anita Elit Banten. This question addressed to Ibu Isma. What subject did you teach and then how? What are challenges did you find in using Instagrams? How did you solve the problems? Ibu Isma is still here.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for the questions.
Mm.
The subject that has taught here is speaking, and one of the challenges maybe because we teach through the Instagram live, and challenge because in Instagram live we only can speak to only have two people, so the presentation students not all can be joined in here, but we try to make it to set the time well, so every students have a time to have a speaking directly through the Instagram live, so we set the time to solve that. That's it.
Okay, thank you, Ibu.
Yeah.
Well, Bapak Ibu still have another questions for our presenters this afternoon. Come on, if you have another another questions, you can address directly to Bapak Ibu presenters.
Yes, Bu Vita.
Yeah, Bu Arina ya ini.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, Bu Arina.
Yeah, I
Okay.
have a question to Bu Indah, yeah, the first presenter. Yeah, my question is, what language skill is best enhanced by using asynchronous teaching?
Okay, all the English skills, listening, reading, writing, and speaking, and then their vocabulary also enhanced by using WhatsApp in asynchronous online teaching. That's it.
Writing, is it writing?
Yeah, they students according to the students' response, their writing also improve or enhanced by using WhatsApp. Here, students learn by their college's mistakes.
Okay, can you tell us about how to teach writing, for example, by using WhatsApp?
Okay,
application?
here, student I asked to make like posting their English writing, and then their friends or their colleges try to give feedback from their writing, something like that.
Okay. Is there any, what is it, weaknesses, for example, in teaching writing by using WhatsApp?
Yeah, of course, yes, because the first related with the quota first, yeah, quota, not always students have a better signals. When I asked them to post their writing in their status, yeah, not all of the students did it. And then when I asked other colleges or other friends to make a feedback, yeah, not always students, yeah, they're too late to give feedback, or yeah, we need more time to do this, to do it.
Okay, thank you, Winda.
Okay, thank you, Bu Arina,
Yes.
for your questions. Bapak Ibu, do you still have another question for our presenters this afternoon?
Ibu,
Yeah.
Ibu, may I ask questions?
Okay, of course.
Okay, I'm interested with the presentation which already been explained by Pak Hasbi. So Pak Hasbi implement Instagram as an aid to teach students during pandemic. So usually my students are some of them are well motivated and the other are low motivated students. So didn't you find students who are dominating the discussions and while the other are asking for excuse? So do you have any tips and trick how to manage to make the students engage all students engage during the discussions. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mas Afif, for your next questions. Pak Hasbi,
Okay,
that's the time
thank
for
you.
you.
Thank you for the question. So actually, I apply a little bit like force. It's not a force. It's like a rule of the Instagram discussion. So I make requirement for them. In order for them to get the attendance of the class, they should at least post one comment and the reply of the comments to the presenters. So even if they are on Instagram but they do not comment, they do not post a comment or suggestion or anything that is commented on the post, so they are not they are considered absent. So that one rule actually can increase the number of comment or engagement there, because willy-nilly they are willing or not, they should comment on there. So this is what happening. So actually this is this is an English class, but this class is not for skill development. So I'm not teaching writing, speaking, grammar, vocabulary there, but my classes here are discussing topics about cross-cultural understanding, and then also reading, but that reading is for understanding. So I give them freedom whether they are uh, going to post their comments in English or not. Given freedom in using which language that they are comfortable also increases their engagement rate. Because usually if we make them, I mean, like if you require them to use every time in English, probably many of them are not really ready, because even though they are English students, English department students, not all of them are using English daily. So those are two secrets that I have given or applied to them. So the first one is making commenting as a requirement for attendance, and the second one is giving the freedom to use whichever language that they are comfortable with. Even I have said to them that you can even make not relatable to topic comment. So if you are just commenting for making jokes, just making, yeah, just chattering or out of topic chats, they are also possible to do that. And this actually works like magic, because after I read their responses on their evaluation or assessment form in the Google form, after all the activities have concluded, they mentioned that I feel that this kind of activity is very effective, because usually in the class I'm shy to express my ideas. Through Instagram, I can express whatever that I want to express, whatever that I want to say. So imagine, usually in a presentation in the class, we have only like one or two students asking about the presentations of the students. But right now, in this activity that I created, each student asks, and each questions are answered, because this is the requirement of the class. So non-presenting students, they should comment or ask. The presenter students, they should answer the comments or the questions. But because in Indonesia, usually we have a big classroom, like 40, 35, 30 students. I create this activity for group activities. So imagine if I make it as individual, one presenter, and then they have like 30, 35 questions, that's too much. But if the presenter students are 5 until 8 students, and there are around 30 questions, there are 5 or 8 presenting students ready to answer those questions. So it's not really too much for both presenter and not non-presenter students. So I think that's the key.
Thank you very
Thank
much,
you.
Pak Hasbi. Yes. Okay, Bapak Ibu, there is a question in group chat for Bu Indah. Wait, what did you do to help students get involved with the learning via WA? Bu Indah, please.
Okay, actually we have a WhatsApp group in here there are 20 students, and uh, and then I would like to answer also the next questions: how effective way to assess students write well.
Yeah.
Well, I conduct this research. Yeah, I ask students to write like I ask them to write a descriptive text here, and then by using those by using the WhatsApp group, and in here I assess them like writing assessment, other writing assessments by assess their organizations and also language use. What else? Mechanics, something like that. It is almost same with writing assessment when I teach in a class, yeah, something like that. So I use WhatsApp group where I ask students to write their writing like descriptive text, for example. That's it.
Okay, thank you, Bu Indah. And the next question is addressed to Bu Isma. What did you do for the students who are not active in Instagram or maybe do not have IG? Thank you.
Okay, thank you to the questions from Mrs. Eka. Maybe you missed my presentations. The first thing that to make this learning process run well, the obligation that have to be done by all the students is they have to have an Instagram account first, because this learning process will be running well if they have the Instagram account. And the students who are not active in Instagram, maybe it's only one of the motivation for them. We set the Instagram to make them have better interaction, uh, better interactions with their friends, and it is maybe put it because as Instagram itself often be used by them. So we motivate them and set them because Instagram maybe will be more interest for them. That's it. Thank you.
Okay, well, thank you, Ibu. The next question is, since the comment can be seen publicly on Instagram, how to make sure that the students' answer are their own ideas, not from seeing their friends' answer on their previous comments? This question, I think, addressed to Bu Iin and also Bu Isma, yeah. Oh, and also Pak Hasbi, I think. That those are talking about Instagram in use in their classroom. So who will answer first? Pak Hasbi, perhaps?
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Okay. The question from Bu
Bu Eva Nikmatul.
possible that they will answer it based on somebody else's ideas because it is not theory related. I mean, like the question is not about theory. They can ask about theory, but it's not it's free question, so they can answer it with whatever opinion that they have. Their opinion should not be aided with citation, reference, and so on and so on, because the the main purpose here is to make the discussion alive. The more discussion, the more engagement, the more I personally believe that they know better about the materials. So it's not really a big problem for me to have their original thought in the comments. Perhaps into Isma?
Yeah.
Maybe I will try to answer. Actually, one of the advantages because in the Instagram can be since public see, this is one of the advantages. When the students give a comment and the previous students has delivered comments, it means that they have known that they must not deliver the same ideas too. So, such as for me, well, the speakings in the Instagram live, we can see the interactions more interactive. So while the all people can see the comments, so it becomes one of the advantages while we do the Instagram in the learning process itself. I think that's it.
Okay. Thank you, Bu Isma. Yes, Bapak Ibu still have another questions? So that's very interesting topics for discussing this afternoon in the first parallel sessions. Okay, Bapak Ibu, let's give applause to all the presenters today. That's very nice presentations. Okay, while waiting for the next sessions, let you, turn on your video. We will having the picture together. Yeah.
Wow.
Bu Eka, halo.
Hello.
Bu Eka.
One.
Yeah. Okay. Bu Arina, what is your video, Bu Arina? Okay, Bapak Ibu, I will capturing all the, the people here. Please turn on your video, Bapak Ibu. Ada yang belum dinyalakan ini? Well, okay, let me counting. 1, 2, 3. Okay, once again, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Bapak Ibu, you are invited to come to the closing session for tomorrow at 4 p.m. Yeah, please come to the closing sessions. You will get the link for filling the attendance list and also the certificate in the closing sessions tomorrow. Okay, Bapak Ibu, waiting for the next sessions, next parallel session, we will start at 2:15. Thank you, Bapak Ibu. You can take a rest for a while, take your drinks or your snack. Okay. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
Thank you, Ibu Vita. Thank you.
That the choice of e-learning tools is the one influencing the satisfaction is those who use WhatsApp again. And then the teaching techniques, of course, and then the meaningful feedback. And the factors influencing the satisfaction are, interestingly, they have the same weight. With the students, the way they teach, and then the choice of e-tools, most of them
tak mampu hilangkan wajahmu di hatiku, meski malah mengganggu. Hilangkan senyummu di mataku, ku sadari aku cinta padamu. Meski ku bukan yang pertama di hatimu, tapi cintaku terbaik untukmu. Meski ku bukan bintang di langit, tapi cintaku yang terbaik. Jujur saja aku tak mampu untuk pergi menjauh darimu, meski hatiku ragu. Kau tak di sampingku setiap waktu, ku sadari aku cinta padamu. Meski ku bukan yang pertama di hatimu, tapi cintaku terbaik untukmu. Meski ku bukan bintang di langit, tapi cintaku yang terbaik. Oh, meski ku bukan yang pertama di hatimu, tapi cintaku terbaik untukmu. Meski ku bukan bintang di langit, tapi cintaku yang terbaik. Oh, meski ku bukan yang pertama di hatimu, tapi cintaku terbaik untukmu. Meski ku bukan bintang di langit, tapi cintaku yang terbaik. Tapi cintaku yang terbaik. Tapi cintaku yang terbaik. Jujur saja aku tak mampu hilangkan wajahmu di hatiku, meski malah mengganggu. Hilangkan senyummu di mataku, ku sadari aku cinta padamu. meski ku bukan bintang di langit, tapi cintaku yang terbaik. Jujur saja ku tak mampu untuk pergi menjauh darimu, meski hatiku ragu. Kau tak di sampingku setiap waktu, ku sadari aku cinta padamu. Meski ku bukan yang pertama di hatimu, tapi cintaku terbaik untukmu. Meski ku bukan bintang di langit, tapi cintaku yang terbaik. Oh, meski ku bukan yang pertama di hatimu, tapi cintaku terbaik untukmu. Meski ku bukan bintang di langit, tapi cintaku yang terbaik. Oh, meski ku bukan yang pertama di hatimu, tapi cintaku terbaik untukmu. Meski ku bukan bintang di langit, tapi cintaku yang terbaik. Tapi cintaku yang terbaik. Tapi cintaku yang terbaik.
Bapak Ibu, untuk presenter yang sesi kedua, apa sudah bergabung semua, nggih? Let me check the second presenters. Bu Eka Putri Eliani, apakah sudah ada di sini? Oke, oke. Thank you, Bu Eka.
Yes, I am. Ya, Ibu.
Bu Isna Indriati. Bu Isna Indriati. Are you here, Ibu Isna? Not yet. Pak Kuko? Pak Kuko belum. Bu Eva Nikmatul? Saya tadi melihat Bu Eva, oke.
Halo?
Bu Eva, oke.
Iya, Bu,
Oh,
itu sama
Pak
saya, Bu.
Abdul. Oh, Pak Abdul Rafi.
Iya, Bu Eva sama saya ya.
Oke, oke, oke.
Ya.
Pak Kuko, wonten? Pak Kuko ada di sini? Sudah bergabung Pak Kuko? Dan Pak Adnan Koli sudah saya lihat dari tadi ada. Stay. Thank you Pak Adnan. Kok Pak Adan ya? Pak Adan, maaf. Bukan Pak Adnan. Pak Adan. Okay. Baiklah Bapak Ibu, let me start for the second parallel sessions. Okay. Today we have 5 presenters also, and the time for presentation for each presenter is 10 minutes. Yeah. So you can, presenting in a brief and also clear. Bapak Ibu, let me go on for the first presenter for the second session of parallel sessions. Ibu Eka Putri Eliani. Time is yours, Ibu. Mana Ibu Eka?
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Ibu. Okay.
Ya,
Thank
Ibu.
you, Ibu Vita.
Okay, Ibu.
Okay. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good afternoon, everyone. Okay, thank you for the time. Today I will deliver my presentation about Instagram again. Maybe this is just the same like previous presenters, but I will add something else. Okay, there are three authors in this research. Okay, this is our photos. Okay, the first one is me, Eka Putri Aliani. I'm from University of Lambung Mangkurat Banjarmasin. And then the second one is Yusuf Al Arif. He is also from English Language Education Study Program of University of Lambung Mangkurat Banjarmasin. And then the last one is, Rizky Amelia. And then she is also the lecturer of English Language Education Study Program of University of Lambung Mangkurat Banjarmasin. Okay, next. This is the outline that I will deliver to you all. Okay, the first one is definition, and then the advantages, and then some interesting online learning platform, and then we move to Instagram itself, and then the methodology, discussion, conclusion, and the examples of student work on their IG. Okay, the first one is the definition of online learning. There are some definition of online learning based on the expert, but I will take from Kuhang and Harman, 2005. They state that e-learning is the delivery of education, all activities relevant to instructing, teaching, and learning through various electronic media, which means that we use electronic media to deliver our our process of teaching and learning. And then also we give instruction through online, through electronic media. Okay, the next slide is about the advantages of online learning or e-learning. The first one is it is effective in educating students. And then the second one is it is used as professional development for the teacher or the lecturer. And then the possibility of providing a world-class education to anyone with a broadband connection. Okay, we can access many platform, many websites that that all over the world access. Okay, the fourth one is the cost effect. It is cost effective to combat the rising cost of post-secondary education. It is also right. And then the last one, credit equivalency at the post-secondary level. It is also right. Okay, next slide is about some interesting online learning platform. Maybe you all familiar with them gitu. Okay, yeah. The first one is Instagram. The second one is Schoology. And then the third one is Facebook, Talk.io, and then also Moodle, and then also HelloTalk. Okay, maybe you are all familiar with Facebook, Instagram, Schoology also. Schoology and Facebook is, I think it is similar because we can comment on the post of the student, but on Schoology we have the code class that only accessed by the student who get the code, the access. And then the Moodle, I think every Moodle is the learning management system of every campus, I think, because we can upload file, and then share the link, and then also doing a discussion on the website. And then Talk.io, I think is the simplest one because it's only a chat room. We only chat. There is no sharing picture. There is no sharing. There is no uploading file. We only talk. Just like on personal chat at WhatsApp. And then the HelloTalk. HelloTalk is the same like WhatsApp, but fun like Instagram. We can also update status, and we can also learn other language. And it is also can be downloaded on Play Store like Instagram and Facebook. Okay, next. This is Instagram. I think you are all know about the Instagram. Okay. Instagram is just like what is that? Twitter, because we can use hashtag to make other see our posts. And then the next slide is about methodology. I use descriptive study. This research employs a descriptive study, and then the participant was 20 students of guided writing class. And then the questionnaire is used to know students' point of view. And then an observation is used to see the effect of Instagram on students' work. And then the discussion. The result shows that Instagram is an application to be used, an easy application to be used, sorry. And students also really enjoy to use Instagram as a medium in writing. And then the result of questionnaire shows that Instagram is an interesting application to be used in guided writing class. And then based on the observation, students are easily understood the direct feedback from the lecturer. Based on the observation also, students really express their idea about something that they know and well understood. The last part is conclusion. Instagram is considered as a medium to enhance students' writing skills. And then Instagram is very popular application for millennial students because we have all of our students is a millennial one, which can help them to tell the information along with its photo, short or long video, and hashtag. And then the last one, Instagram helps students to write a good caption based on the picture that they have posted and based on the information that they really know and understand. Okay, this is the examples of student works on their IG. Okay, okay. I only use the simple one because they are in the first level of writing. So I only use, what is that? Descriptive and narrative paragraph. And then the last part, I use, what is that? This one. The last part, I give direct feedback to the students. It is about the grammar. So they can know which one is their mistakes. Okay, I think that's all. Thank you, Ibu.
Well, okay, thank you, Ibu Eka Putri Eliani. Well, Bapak Ibu, let we go on to the next presenters, Ibu Isna Indriati. Ibu Isna, are you here? Isna Indriati? Bu Isna is not here? Okay. Well, because Bu Isna is not here, we go to the third presenters, Ibu Nikmatul Robianti, and also Bapak Abdul Wafi and Bapak Abdul Gofur. Time is yours, Ibu Bapak. Ibu
Wafi, are you there?
Yes.
Hello, Pak Wafi.
Pak Wafi is here, I think.
Yeah, I think he's leaving for a while. He should present today.
Okay. You can turn on your video, Ibu Eva. Okay.
Yeah,
thank you.
I'm already on it.
Okay.
Hello, Pak Wafi. Where are you? Maybe I can give you a teacher and you know what to do. Okay. Wait. The ideas of Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Yeah. While waiting for Pak Wafi to be here, so the idea is to have this topic to be our topic in writing the article is based on to my previous it's not a research, but I make questionnaires asking about their previous experience during um, the learning that we do suddenly by online learning. We actually do online learnings previously, but because of the COVID-19, we then automatically should stop the offline learning and switch into online learning. For us in Madura, it's not that easy to have an online learning because Madura is not having a good internet connection. So as a lecturer, we cannot use certain applications as we like because we have to consider a lot of things. Because our students stay not in an area that has a good internet connections, and also they choose to study in Madura because usually they have an economic background that is not good enough for those who have a quite good economic backgrounds. For some other reasons too, of course, they will usually choose to study outside outside Madura. So for students who study in Madura, buying a quota is not an easy thing to do. So WhatsApp, as we know, is like it's not using a lot of quota, and it work for any internet connections quality. So the problem is, hello, Mr. Wafi, are you there already?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I have
He's here.
restarted my laptop. It's hang.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Will you continue or I can continue it?
Where were you?
I'm here.
I mean, your explanation, it's okay. You can go on if you want to.
Yeah, I'm still explaining about why we choose WhatsApp as our topic, sir.
Okay. Let me continue if it's okay.
Okay, thank you. So sorry.
Okay, let me share my slide.
Okay.
Okay. Can you see my slide? Hello?
Not yet, Pak Wafi.
Not yet, sir.
Hang on, Ibu. Oh, share screen.
Okay, so can I continue? Oh yeah, okay. Go on, sir.
Done?
Yeah, okay.
Not yet.
Oh, not yet.
Yeah, you can see it.
Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I'm so sorry for having a little bit trouble with my laptop. So I have to restart it. So I think Bu Eva has started what I want to explain you, but if I want to share my slide, so can you see my slide, everyone?
Yes.
Okay, yes, thank you. Well, the title, okay, Pak. The title of my topics is maximizing the use of WhatsApp to promote students' engagement in the English remote learning in Madura. Okay, so we are here, three of us, Ma'am Eva, kemudian Sagofur, and it's me, Abdul Wafi. Okay, and what I want to talk about today's topic is about that. So the first about introduction and method, findings and discussion and conclusion and references. So first of all, I would like to talk about what can I say about the introductions. I think if I have started talking about that, why we choose WhatsApp. So we conducted survey on the top learning platform to be used in our learning, and WhatsApp is the top Okay, so here I have actually the data from world, from Indonesia, and also from Jatim. In East Java, I mean, the use of WhatsApp here become #1. But I don't want. I think it takes time if I have to show the data. Okay, so let me continue again. My question related to this point is the use of WhatsApp maximum enough to promote the students' engagement? That's what we are looking for the answer of, our study. Okay, the study here is conducted in 7 universities located in Madura Island. Okay, so the Madura here has got 4 agencies: Bangkalan, Sampang, Sumeneb, and Pamekasan. But here in Sampang, I don't have any access to find any campus there. So I take only in Bangkalan one, in University of Trunojoyo Madura, and the next is UIN Madura, Universitas Islam Madura, UIN Al Khairat, IAI Al Khairat, and in Sumeneb we have University of Wiraraja. We have several universities also there. And the respondents, the data collection here, we use questionnaire via Google Form, and interview also for lecture. And the questionnaire here is for students and also for the lecture. And what we question about the data we are going to find out is, first of all, for the students, we are asking about do they use WhatsApp in their daily life and also in their learning? And the second, why do they use WhatsApp? And number 3, if I can show you here, this is the questionnaire for student. And I think my laptop is not really working well for today. I don't know exactly why. Okay, and also we have interview. We interview several lecturer, and here there is a subject. We have 11 lecturers and also 33 college students of English department from 7 universities there. Okay, so from well,
So, of course, the online teaching learning will be under this.
okay, hang on. It's not good enough. Okay, so let me continue without waiting for my slide. Okay, so from the findings that we have, okay, hang on a second. Well, from the student here, that all of the students operate WhatsApp. And why do they use WhatsApp? Because the first, it is popular application, and the second is cheap enough, especially when this one, you are so late, I'm sorry. Okay, and the second, why, okay, hang on. Wow, so here I have, and I think it's clear enough. This is the finding in a way. Okay, we come to the findings. I think this is the what is it, the most important part to tell you about our research. From the questionnaire from the students, I mean, we have oh, come on, this is not good. It takes so long. Is it okay to wait for a while there, everybody?
Okay, Pak, but you have only 3 minutes from now. Okay.
3 minutes, it's okay.
Yes.
I'm sure I can do that.
You don't need to show it, sir. Just describe.
Okay.
You can describe.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. Well, the main point, what I have found from the students' questionnaire is that they use WhatsApp, and why do they use WhatsApp? Because the first is cheap enough, and I think lecturer in that campus prefer to use WhatsApp for the learning especially. And the second from questionnaire from the lecturer, here the question is do they use WhatsApp in maximum? I mean operate all of the features in the WhatsApp. So what I found from them is only like WhatsApp group, and also video. And when I ask them what do you do in that activity by using WhatsApp, so just regular, just posting PPT, and after that checking the students attendance. So I think that's it. And from the interview I found that the lecturer here has got what problem, I mean, in using WhatsApp. Well, what I found, one finding, I think it's good enough. It means that due to my lack of understanding in using WhatsApp, so that's all I can do. So it means the lecturer here does not really have I mean a lot of creativities in using WhatsApp. Well, the discussion here cover. Okay, so the use WhatsApp, I think everybody knows that the use of WhatsApp is really, available for the students and also the lecturer. And the strength of WhatsApp, I think it is easy access, simple and cheap. Everyone has and operates it. And student engagement here, that's the problem. So to handle this, I think that's what I want to share you about. Promoting student engagement here needs really meticulous preparation in having that, not only just having the PPTs distributed to the students, and after that ask the student to make summary or present about the topic, not like that. And from the lecturer creativity here, like I told you, that to be creative here, I think lecturer need to have a training and also updating and upgrading themselves. Because I found from the use of WhatsApp from the lecturer, I think it is just common use. I think like what I told you, only just texting and and presentation. But here I want to propose this. I take from Philip Haynes 25 ideas of using WhatsApp. I think this is a good point if you want to apply in our teaching especially. Philip Haynes here have got 25 ideas by using text, photo, video, audio, emoji from WhatsApp. I think I would like to share you my PPT if you want, but I can't explain you in detail about the 25 ideas here. Okay, if I play this, I think it takes time. So lecturers activity here in maximizing the use of WhatsApp here, the lecturer can have this. I myself, before searching such kind of this point, I think I use WhatsApp only for simple activity. But after I read this and I found this, so I think it is good enough if we want to apply this in our classroom. And the second lecture's activity, lecture's creativity, I mean, blending WhatsApp with other digital platforms. So that's what I told you, that we need lecture to study more and more on how to operate the digital platforms and integrating with with WhatsApp. Okay, so that's it. And the last point is the conclusion. I think this is my epilogue from the whole my what we are talking and we are doing the research is number one, that it is a long life education. Everyone is a everyone is a student. Although we are a lecturer, but basically we are student. So the second is technology is for helping and making our life easier, but it is on us. So if we are GapTech, so we can utilize the sophisticated technology well. And number three, promoting students' engagement to the learning needs continuous and various collaboration, creativity, and also efforts. Okay, not only we conduct one learning and after that everything is fine now, but we keep doing it continuously. And number three is the point is creative lecturer will promote students creativity, skillful lecturer will increase students skillfulness, and enthusiastic lecturer will encourage students enthusiasm. And the last is, above all, the most important part from all of the things we are doing is that involve Allah in every learning activities we are doing. Start by reading Basmalah and then enjoy the process by asking Allah's help and end it by reading Alhamdulillah. So good luck. May Allah bless us. I'm sorry for this brief explanation. Thank you very much, and I'm waiting for your questions.
Okay, thank you very much, Bapak Abdul Wafi and also Ibu Eva Nikmatul. That's very great presentations. Bapak Ibu, let me go on to the next presenters. You can ask the questions through the chat groups, yeah. Okay, then we continue for the next presenters. The next presenter will be delivered by Bapak Adan Kolis. Time is yours, Pak Adan.
Okay, thank you very much for your moderator. I will check my slide first, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe Pak Abdul Wafi close.
Okay, hang on.
Okay.
I'm doing it.
Okay.
Slow response. Stop share.
Still waiting, Pak Abdul Wafi.
Okay.
Close the slide.
Yes,
not good.
No, okay.
I did.
Okay.
Shit.
Okay, it's clear, my slide and my voice.
Yes, Pak
Bu
Adan.
Vita.
Yes, is it clear?
Okay, I will start.
Clear.
Okay, thank you for moderator, Bu Vita. Okay, thank you for give me time to be here to the 2020 Elite International Conference. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, to the point directly because this is the limited time, and then the time is 2, and then in this occasion I would like to show my research, my study about the effective execution of using WhatsApp group WEX to higher education students in distance learning in pandemic COVID-19. This is a case study of Nahdlatul Ulama University of Yogyakarta. This topic rather same with Abdul Wafi from Madura, but there is a different in sample, yeah, maybe. Okay. Okay, next slide. Who am I? Okay. I will introduce myself. My name is Adan Kolis. You can call me Pak Adan, yeah. I graduate from English Educational Department from UIN Ponorogo in bachelor, and then I continue my educational graduate in Yogyakarta State University, and then now I'm as a English educational lecturer in UNU Yogyakarta, and then reviewer journal Lingtera Universitas Negeri Yogyakarta. Okay, if you want to contact me, you can choose my social media. We are Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. Okay, to the point. Next, for this session, I would like to share 5 points in this study. The first is background of the study, and then research focus, and then research method, and then research finding and discussion. The last is conclusion. Okay. Next, this is my background of the study. There are some points. The first is in the 21st century, our industrial revolution 4.0, all sectors in the world have changed, including educational systems. Revolution of industry 4.0 demands transformation in teaching and learning, like learning with digital technology. And this is we enter in industry 4.0, and then technology brings lots of benefits in and simplicity for teaching and learning processes. And then nowadays, the world encounters a shift in all sectors, including education, because of the coronavirus COVID-19. Okay, everybody knows today all the world have the problem, have encountered coronavirus, and then it demands modification in learning, yeah, from conventional to modern ways. This is the same purpose, yeah, but the different name: distant learning (PJJ), remote teaching, blended learning, virtual meeting, and all online learning. And then all distant learning used to mode communication, namely synchronous and asynchronous learning. This is it becomes alternative in conducting remote teaching more effectively and efficiently. Yeah. And then I also in this research wants to describe and investigate students' perception, motivation, intention, and satisfaction in attending distant learning will be consideration and reasoning. And then the last why I choose WhatsApp group like Pak Abdul Wafi says, yeah, because I think asynchronous learning it is the suitable for this situation and condition. This is we cannot meet together in the normal, but in new normal, yeah, like we use WhatsApp group. This is I think becomes the best app choice for student in distant learning. Yeah, this is in my opinion. Okay, next. Okay, this is the draw of revolution of industry 4.0. Today we made a cyber secure system, internet of things and network. And then as I said before, in online media for learning there are two mode of communication. The teacher or lecturer can choose both of them, like synchronous apps like Zoom, Google Meet, Cisco WebEx, Team Link, Skype, Google Hangout. Our teacher can use synchronous apps like I choose today, WhatsApp, yeah, Telegram, Google Classroom, Gmail, Blogger, Podcast. But the difference of them just if the teacher use synchronous apps, both teacher and student are the same time and the same place or maybe different place. But asynchronous apps, the teacher and the student in different time. Yeah, a student can open in everywhere every time they want. Okay, and then research focus. Okay, I have three research focus in this study. The first is utilization of a subgroup in teaching and learning process in distant learning, because this is a case study. Number two is the student perception, motivation, intention, and satisfaction in using WhatsApp group in distant learning. And then the last is the effectiveness of using WES for distant learning. And then, the objectives of the study aims first to describe the use of WhatsApp group in remote teaching for the English Educational Department students of Nahdlatul Ulama University of Yogyakarta during pandemic COVID-19. And then number two is to describe and investigate student perception, motivation, intention, and satisfaction toward the use of WhatsApp group in remote teaching. Hello, Bu Vita, it is clear, yeah? My voice still run good,
yes.
Run
yes.
well?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, and then number three, it is to describe the effectiveness of using WhatsApp group in remote teaching. Okay, this is three objectives of the study. And then this is my review of related literature. There are six, I choose this. The first is technology in language learning, and then technology enhanced language learning, and then online media for learning, synchronous and asynchronous learning, WhatsApp group, and then the last is distant learning. Okay, for the first is technology. Technology has a positive effect on both of the teacher and the learner. Lam and Lawrence, 2002, claim that technology provides learners with regulation of their own learning process and easy access to information the teacher may not be able to provide. And then WhatsApp group itself, what is WhatsApp? Was introduced mainly to text, exchange photos, videos, and voice note, and it's popular among smartphone users. And then what is asynchronous communication? Based on Seng and Al-Hamandeh 2001 in page 238 say that synchronous communication is communication that is time delay or time differ computer mediated mode of delivery. And then in asynchronous environment, the sender and receiver or teacher and student do not have to be present at the same time. It is different time for communication to occur. Example of the mode of delivery in asynchronous communication are email and then threaded discussion boards. Now today in Android, in your Android, our Android, there are some applications asynchronous running like Google Classroom, Gmail, Telegram, WhatsApp group. But I think most Indonesian use WhatsApp. Okay, and then distant learning, distant learning or remote teaching the same. Online learning, this is just the name is different, but the focus is different. This is the separation between teacher and student. Distant learning is the separation of the teacher from the student. The impact of an educational organization, the use of media to form a communication system with the aim of reinforce interaction and so forth. For Wedemeyer, 1981, the most important element of distant learning, DL, was students' autonomy. Students' autonomy. He defined 10 characteristic traits of an educational system, which emphasize student independence and the use of technology to promote it. And then in the part 3, in this research method, in this my research method, the first is research design. This study presented a case study as a research design. And then Nahdlatul Ulama University of Yogyakarta or UNU Yogyakarta was the setting of the study. It is different with Abdul Wafi. Abdul Wafi is so big sample, one Madura in Madura. If I just use English education department students, would be as the participant of the study. There are 3 classes, and then techniques and analysis. Data collection techniques used were interview for about 5 lecturers and some students. A questionnaire of Google Form because this is COVID-19. I cannot meet them to one class, so I use Google Form. I share questionnaire for about 40 students and maybe documentation, like photo and the other. And then in analyzing data, the researcher I use data reduction, data display, and conclusion drawing, like in qualitative, because case study include in qualitative. Okay, and then this is the first questionnaire I share to my students. English education student responses toward distant learning. I use Indonesian ini apakah Anda setuju dengan adanya perkuliahan secara daring? All of them 3 classes 40% say no and maybe maybe this is because of pandemic COVID-19. The lecturer enforced student to use online, but this situation and condition, students are still have limited quote signal. Okay, and then this is research finding and discussion. The number of student grades, as I said before, I use 40, maybe about 40 students. And then this is apps of student choice. Media apa yang menurut Anda sangat cocok? This is the student choose about 83.3% WhatsApp group. And then there are Zoom, Google Classroom, WhatsApp, Google Meet, YouTube, podcast, quizzes, and the others. But mostly they choose WhatsApp group. And then this is the reason. This is the student obstacles in distance learning. Some of my students in UNU Yogyakarta, they have some difficulties, some obstacles. The first is quote, quote, and then signal, and then maybe lots of assignment, and then difficult material, and then internet access, and then low tech or low Android. But they mostly have trouble with quote. I don't know. And then this is, so I use WhatsApp group, and then student achievement in getting knowledge. When some lecture like me use WhatsApp group, what the student achievement, they are 6 until 10, save 5, 11, and so it's 6 until 10. And then okay, this is student satisfaction using WhatsApp group. Okay, they are 6 until 10 again. Seberapa puaskah? I use Indonesian language to questionnaire with my student, because this is to what effective, efficient. And then student perception in using WhatsApp group. This is I just saw, but I conclude all my student answer in my questionnaire. Student perception toward WX. The first is they choose WhatsApp group because this is easy internet access, and then easy use, and then reachable, and then safe quote, and then unlimited time to access. Student can access everywhere, every time they want. And then light application, and then this low tech, different with Zoom, different with other synchronous. And then many learning resources can be obtained easily, because if I send some materials from PDF, Word, or other links, they easily to open it. And then effective and efficient. Effective and efficient. Because why it's efficient? Because it's the safe quote. And then fast responses. Students can easily understand materials of any resources, and then make student discipline. It is depend on lecture, because I'm so on time or in time in everywhere, every day when I teach my students. So maybe it is to motivate them to enter in WhatsApp group. So this makes student discipline. And then freely to share, interact, ask, answer, and communicate among others, including to teacher. So that's why I say that before, that both teacher and student can ask, can answer, can present, can share in WhatsApp group easily and comprehensively. And then the last is students can open and evaluate materials whenever, wherever, at any time students want, because this is a synchronous communication. And then I also give interview with my friends in English Education Department, 5 lectures, and then teachers' perception toward using words in distance learning, and there's 6 points. I conclude in 6 sentences. First is teachers feel enjoyable, or lecture feel enjoyable and happy in giving materials using WX. And then teachers can reach all students in virtual meeting fast and easily. Okay, and then 3, teachers can interact and communicate with all students comprehensively, effectively, and efficiently. And then the 4th is teachers can discuss, share, and explain topics directly or indirectly. Maybe for directly, in the same time, we can use WhatsApp group. For example, I teach maybe statistics, or I teach in English department, and then I ask the student to present in presentation. So we can use WhatsApp group directly. And then student show the PPT slide, and then I asked to make discussion and then ask and question, so directly or indirectly. And then 5, materials given can be seen anytime. Yeah, can be seen anytime because maybe I low tech. Yeah, and then the last is teachers can easily upload and share learning resources or source from any website and link. Okay, because what now WhatsApp is taken by Facebook. Yeah, so Facebook, WhatsApp group, and Instagram. So there are many links in WhatsApp. Okay.
Pak Adan, you have 1 more minute.
Okay, thank you, Bu Vita. And then the last is conclusion. This is my research because this is a case study, qualitative. I didn't have number data. Just this is the conclusion. My conclusion is students can access teachers' material in many resources easily and fast. And then both teachers and students can communicate and interact each other comprehensively. And then WhatsApp group give lot benefits and simplicity in distance learning. For example, easy to use, easy to access, cheap, low tech, and safe quote. I think most Indonesian people agree with me. But WhatsApp group is cheap, easy to access. And then the 4th is student get more motivation and satisfaction, like discipline, spirit, happy, enjoyable, etc. And then the last is remote teaching becomes effective and efficient. And then the last is, this is my reference. Just I take some because many, because this limited time. There are educational technology, learning and teaching with technology, and then handbook of distance learning for real time, and then language learning. Okay, I think enough for my explanation today. Before I closing, thank you very much for moderator and all presenter. Yeah. If I have some mistakes during bringing or during explaining this, pardon me. The last, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Well, that's a very good presentation from Bapak Adan colleagues. Bapak Ibu, we still have for 10 minutes about question and answer sessions. If you want to ask the questions, you may type in the chat room, or perhaps you can switch on your audio. Please, Bapak Ibu, is there any question for our presenters for the second session of parallel sessions? Good. That's very interesting topics for today. That's about the using of Instagrams. Padlet, Padlet is not presenting yet, and then WhatsApp. And the next one, Pak Adan Kol is also talking about WhatsApp, the use of WhatsApp in English language learning. Come on, Bapak Ibu, if you have any questions, any comment for our presenters, the time is yours. It seems there is no questions.
Hello,
yeah,
ma'am.
Yeah, Eva.
Yeah, if there is no questions, can I add something?
Yes, okay.
Yeah, okay. So what is good about maximizing WhatsApp for our online teaching? Because as we know, this is the many research have done saying that WhatsApp is the top applications that the student choose for many reasons. So yes, we need to maximize it. But the point that I want to what is it, to give a red line here is they like WhatsApp maybe because they don't have to respond, or what is it, giving a response directly on that times. Go back again to my previous explanations, that most of our students, they don't have what is it, a chance to, because of financial reasons or because of a low internet connections, they cannot directly respond to what the lecture giving at that time. So by blending many applications to WhatsApp, they can choose whenever they wishes to see it. They can wait until they have a free Wi-Fi internet connections, for example, or if they have enough quota. It's quite different when we use asynchronous applications. For example, if I'm late, come into the Zoom, or my lecture will think that I'm not attending the class. But while on the other reasons, that's not the problem actually. That's not because they do not want to come, they do not want to attend the class, but because they have, technological problems or internet connections problem. So we need to learn how to maximize WhatsApp, of course, by blending it with other applications. Thank you.
Very good, thank you. And Bapak Ibu, here is the question from Ibu Rizky Amelia from Universitas Lampung, if I'm not mistaken. Well, this question is addressed to Pak Adan. How do you cope with the issue that WhatsApp group is ineffective as the teacher's chat is hidden by the students' chats?
Okay, what the meaning? This is ineffective. I said in my study, effective. Yeah, WhatsApp group is effective for teachers.
Okay.
Sir, Pak Nan?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I ever joined a webinar talking about how to use WhatsApp, dealing with the hidden chats by another chats. That's the problem when we use WhatsApp. There is, I don't know, I still working on it. I still try to find it. There is like a button somewhere in WhatsApp so we can make the group only able to used by the admin.
Oh, only admin send the message to that
only
group?
admin can send message while we are explaining the material, for example. So in certain time. So when we are finished, we can open that. We can make the students able to respond, and we can stop it again. So we can stop it again. For example, we give them time 1 hour, for example, or 3 hours to reply to our lessons. I think that's
okay. I agree with Bu Eva Nikmantul. Yeah, it is depend on our teacher in some group in WhatsApp. We have to set in setting WhatsApp group setting. Yeah, like Bu Eva Nikmantul said. Yes, I agree.
May I add, Bu Fitra?
Yes.
Halo,
Yes.
Mas Adan juga ya.
Yeah. Okay.
So related to is it effective or not? But based on the research we are doing here, so lecturers' creativity here is, is challenged to promote the students' engagement. So let me show the 25 ideas that probably we can adapt to make the use of WhatsApp become effective. Okay, may I share what is that? The 25?
Yes. Okay, Pak
Okay. Okay, hang on, Bu. Yeah. I think my laptop is getting better now.
Alhamdulillah.
Now probably just now is
it is cooling
hot.
down, sir.
Yes,
cooling down already.
Okay, can you see the 25 ideas for using WhatsApp with English language students?
Okay, yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
By
I see.
using text, photo, video, audio, and emoji. If you use text, so we can do like a get fill. One student looks through their textbook and chooses a sentence. The student writes the sentence but leaves out blah blah blah. So we can do that, and we can use audio and text here. So we can, for example, between lecturer and the students. And the next here we can use like audio only. Here we have video, 30-second presentation. Students prepare and record a 30-second presentation on topic their choice. So from these activities, as long as the lecturer are creative enough to utilize, to maximize the use of WhatsApp, I think the effectiveness of using WhatsApp is getting better. But if the lecturer is not upgrading himself and is not updating himself, just use a WhatsApp group, just sending the PPT and blah blah. So I think this is not maximum usage, I think. So that's what we are doing the research to find out how to maximize the use of WhatsApp by using 2 points. The first is lecturers' ability in maximizing the use of WhatsApp itself, and the second, blending with other application. And I think it support Brother Adhan. Because Brother Adhan, the scope is only one campus, but my scope is one Madura, and we have got 7 universities. So thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Pak Wafi. Here is the question for you, Pak Wafi. Is there any students? How if there is some students do not use VR actively, or they do not have Android phone? If yes, how do you solve your problems? Perhaps you can share your experience in conducting your research.
Like I have in my epilogue, the conclusion here. So technology is for helping and making our life easier. Still, it is on us. So, for example, if we have the student, they don't have like WhatsApp group, blah, blah, blah. So as long as we can help, we can just do. For example, if we have to come to his house, for example, we can do it. But if I used to motivate my students to just do your own best. If you don't have it, so just go with your friend, go to your friends, and then you can collaborate with your friends. So finally, what I want to share to him, so it is there. Yeah. So I think that's it. Probably that's what I can say.
Okay.
So yeah, what can we do if they don't have money to buy Android phone? What can we do if we have money, for example, we can buy Android phone for him. For him or for her. I think it's great.
I agree with you, sir. So as I said, so we are forced because of the COVID-19. We are forced to move from offline to online, and of course, I'm sure that not every person's in Indonesia are ready for that. So let's do it slowly but sure. But one thing to know, WhatsApp is in the top surface. So as a teacher, as an educator, we have to maximize and do our best by using WhatsApp. I think so.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Ibu Eva and Pak Wafi, Pak Adan.
Okay.
Well, Bapak Ibu, that's all for the second parallel session today. And don't forget, I'll announce again that you have to come to our closing ceremony on Monday, tomorrow, Bapak Ibu, based on the schedule attached here. And then the purpose is coming to that ceremony closing. You will get the link for filling the identity to get the certificate. Thank you very much for the presenters and all the participants today. See you on the next parallel session. I'm Vita from Elit Malam. Thank you, Bapak Ibu, and have a nice day. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
We are waiting for the next session.
Oke, ya terima kasih. Salam kenal Pak Abdul Wafi.
Halo,
Semuanya.
salam.
Okay,
Semuanya salam kenal. Semuanya
turn on your camera, turn on your video, Bapak Ibu. I will take a picture for all of us.
Okay.
Okay, Bapak Ibu yang belum dinyalakan, I'm waiting. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, again, 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Bapak Ibu. Have a nice day.
Welcome, Bu Vita ya.
Ya, oke, Bapak Ibu, please.
My face is getting better.
We will have the next. We still have 3:30, so we still have for about 30 minutes to have a break. For especially for those in Indonesia bagian barat, you can have answer prayer, and I hope that for all the presenters who are going to present on the next session are ready, so you have enough preparation for the next presentation. Okay, once again, we will meet again. Our discussion will start at 3:30. Oke, jadi nanti 3:30 ya Bapak Ibu. Mari kita yang di Indonesia bagian Barat mungkin mari kita masih punya waktu untuk sembahyang asar dulu.
Jujur saja aku tak mampu hilangkan wajahmu di hatiku, meski malah mengganggu. Hilangkan senyummu di mataku, ku sadari aku cinta padamu. Meski ku bukan yang pertama di hatimu, tapi cintaku
Bulike nyanyi ya.
meski
Ayo Bu.
Ayo gantian Bapak yang nyanyi.
Baik Bu. Tapi suara saya lagi serak ini Bu.
Tidak apa-apa, tetap bagus Pak. Ayo Pak.
Mana tadi refnya tuh? Saya cari teksnya dulu Bu.
pergi menjauh.
Judulnya apa Bu?
Meski hatiku ragu, kota di sampingku setiap waktu, ku sadari
Apa judulnya ya?
cinta padamu.
Judulnya apa Bu?
Meski ku bukan yang pertama di hatimu, tapi cintaku terbaik.
Bu Eva, ini lagunya apa Bu judulnya?
Nggak tahu. Bukan bintang di langit kali.
Oh iya iya, saya coba.
Ini lagu favoritnya ke ini.
Iya.
Kita mesti nyanyi lagu ini kalau presentasi, ya kan? Mana Bulike? Nggak ada ya?
Bukan bintang di langit.
Bintang di langit.
Bukan yang pertama di
Ayo Ibu Ika.
cintaku terbaik. Meski ku bukan bintang di langit, tapi cintaku yang terbaik. Oh, meski ku bukan yang pertama di hatimu, tapi cintaku terbaik untukmu. Meski ku bukan bintang di langit, tapi cintaku yang terbaik.
Namanya konsep.
Tepuk tangan buat Bu Eva dan anaknya ya.
Tapi cintaku yang
Yang terbaik.
Bulike nanti tanggal 27 jangan lupa ya.
Kenapa Bu?
Tanggal 27 jangan lupa.
Oh,
Oh siap. Ibu Bulike, Ibu.
Ya.
Ada salam dari muridnya dulu tahun angkatan 2010.
Siapa Pak?
Namanya Isti'anah.
Oh iya, iya, iya.
Iya, dulu katanya 3 serangkai selalu duduk di depan ibu.
Iya, iya. Salam untuk istri Ana ya, Pak. Iya, betul.
Istri saya, Pak. Istri saya, Bu.
Istri Pak Wafi kan?
Istri Pak Wafi.
Iya. Waktu kemarin saya tunjukkan videonya ibu itu langsung dia histeris, Bu. Wah, itu dosen favorit saya katanya gitu.
Ya Allah, baik-baik.
What a sweet coincidence ya, Ibu.
Small world jadinya, small world.
Small world.
Iya, yang kemarin saya kasih tahu kalau hadir ke kampus itu terus dia, kok enggak ngajak-ngajak katanya gitu. Waktu ibu ke kampus kemarin itu.
Iya, luar biasa.
Bu Eka,
Salam untuk Bu Istiana ya, Pak.
Iya, Bu, ya.
Pak Wafi tadi seharusnya Ibu diajak juga online di sini, partisipan. Jadi bisa ngechat Ibu Like langsung loh.
Iya, habis itu anaknya langsung datang.
Iya, iya.
Bu Eka, gimana kabarnya?
Alhamdulillah baik.
Alhamdulillah baik. Masih ketemu virtual, Bu ya?
Masih. Kita ketemu siapa?
Tanggal 28 hadir ya Ibu Eka.
Bapak ada Bu Eka di sini?
Itu, Bu, di bawah.
Loh.
Loh, Bu Eka pakai kacamata sama kerudung apa itu? Toska, Bu ya?
Itu Toska apa hijau, Pak?
Iya, Bu Like.
Kemarin itu elit sempat mau batal, Pak.
Loh, kenapa, Bu?
Karena Bu Eka nggak bisa hadir.
Iya. berarti juru kuncinya itu, Bu ya? Bu Eka ya?
Jelas.
Atau lagi pawangnya mungkin, Bu? Pawangnya Bu Eka berarti?
Ada aja Ibu Ketua ini.
Senang punya Ibu Ketua kayak gitu, Bu Eka.
Benar.
Supel.
Salut dengan Bu Like, selalu senyum, selalu cerah, selalu ceria. Aduh.
Iya, kayak enggak punya hutang.
Kemarin sempat mau ada acara, Pak. Akhirnya kita sepakat ya udah kita tunda dulu aja sampai Bu Eka ada waktu.
Ada tuh Pak Wafi bohong.
Apa, Bu?
Bu Like.
Enggak, Ibu, itu semacam bahasa Ibu Ketua kepada teman-temannya gitu.
Ditanya kepada semuanya, Ibu Ketua selalu begitu. Kita tersanjung dengan beliau.
Tapi kalau saya pikir-pikir apa yang dikatakan Bu Ketua tadi benar loh. Berarti Ibu ini terbaik paling di elit ya?
Iya, Pak Wafi.
Iya, Bu.
Ya kita nggak mau resiko melaksanakan acara nggak ada Bu Eka lah, Pak. Kita nggak mau ambil resiko itu.
Benar. Ini bagiannya apa, Bu? Bagiannya menentukan primbon apa bagian pendanaan Bu Eka ini?
Ini bagian decision maker, Pak.
Wes. Oh, Pak Jokowi ini berarti, Bu.
Semua di elit itu orang-orang penting kan, Bu Like. Saya salut dengan teamwork di bawah Bu Like itu, subhanallah. Memang kalau nggak ada Bu Like mungkin juga nggak asik.
Minimal saya sudah masuk di jajaran elit jadi reviewer lah dulu, Bu.
Ya, mantap. Ya.
Nanti saya mau bantu Pak Afif nanti.
Bu Like, Wafi ini aktif ikut kegiatan UIN Padang Sidempuan loh, Bu Like.
Jadi partisipan, Bu, kemarin.
Iya, walaupun jadi partisipan kan selalu aktif kegiatan kami.
Iya. Senang, Bu lah. Kalau ketemu langsung mungkin butuh dana banyak, Bu. Untung ini teknologi bagus ya, jadi kita bisa kenal sama orang-orang. Iya, benar. Loh, Bu Like, saya ikut elit itu sejak tahun 2012. Baru kenal sama elit kegiatannya itu baru tahun kemarin kalau nggak salah ya. Iya. Baru ikut aktivitasnya saat ini Bu. Ini pertama kali.
Alhamdulillah. For the next. Yeah. Untuk terusnya ikut selalu ya Pak Wafi.
Insya Allah, Bu. Insya Allah.
Ya, kan tidak mesti lectures ke.
Pokoknya kalau saya sudah kenal sama Bu Eka, sama Bu Ketua, senang lah pokoknya. Lanjut ini.
Udah daftar anggota Pak Wafi?
Sudah punya kartu saya dari 2012, Bu.
Alhamdulillah.
Mau diambil kartunya?
Ini Bu Like promosi untuk hari ini sampai besok itu 175 registrasinya Pak. Biasa kami bayar 200.
Iya, biasanya kalau di kampus itu Bu, kalau ada dosen bahasa Inggris yang baru itu langsung didaftarkan. Wah, itu putranya Ibu ya?
Iya, betul Pak.
Oh, yang nomor berapa Bu?
Nomor 3 Pak.
Wah, nomor elit ya. Can he speak English, ma'am?
He did. He
Alhamdulillah. I'm trying to my son and my daughter here, but I guess the language environment is not really supporting. Kebanyakan bahasa Madura akhirnya di sini, Bu. Wah.
Good. Amazing.
Amazing.
Depan zombie.
Nyanyi lagi, Bu Eka, nyanyi.
Aku tak mampu hilangkan wajahmu di hatiku, meski malam mengganggu. Hilangkan senyummu di mataku, ku sadari aku cinta padamu. Meski ku bukan yang pertama di hatimu, tapi cintaku terbaik untukmu. Meski ku bukan bintang di langit, tapi cintaku yang
Halo Bu Eka.
jujur saja aku tak mampu untuk pergi menjauh darimu, meski hatiku ragu. Kau tak di sampingku setiap waktu, ku sadari aku cinta padamu.
Oke, baik Bapak Ibu. Sebelum kita mulai, saya mau cek dulu presenter yang harus presentasi di sesi ketiga ini. Yang pertama adalah Ibu Fitrana Harintama. Halo, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yes, okay. The second is, oh ya, sama Pak Afif Ikhwanul Muslimin, ini pasti di sini ini.
I'm here, ma'am.
Yes, okay. Okay, and then the next is Pak Andi Dwi Nugroho. Are you here? Huh? No information about him. Okay, next, the third is Ibu Nofrina Eka Putri. Hello? Ibu Nofrina? Not yet? Okay, the next is Ibu Maghfirah Tayyib. No? The next is Ibu Nurul Hasanah. Halo, Bu Nurul? Bu Nurul tadi kayaknya ada.
Ya, sorry.
Oh iya. Oke, Bu Nurul Hasanah.
Iya.
Bersama
I'm here, Bu
Ibu
Arin.
Maulida. Oke, Bu Maulida Nur
Oke, thank you.
Hidayati, Bu Ali Paulusna. Oke.
Yep.
Oke, well, Bapak Ibu, today we have the last session for this for Sunday schedule, and we have 10 minutes for each presenter to present your paper, and then we will have a brief question and answer session. So please prepare for the presentation, and we will start from Ibu Fitrana. Yes, Ibu Fitrana.
Can I share the screen now?
Yes, I think you can start presenting your paper. Yeah.
Can you see my slide?
Hello, Ibu Fitrana.
Yeah, can you see my slide?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Very much for the opportunity. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Nama, and I am writing this article with Mr. Afif from Elis and UIN Mataram. This article entitled Online Learning During Pandemic, Responsibility, Challenges, and Alternatives. Because we all know that nowadays we have to teach our students by using online learning because we have pandemic to decrease the face-to-face meetings. So we have to transform it into digital education. It is called ERL, or emergency remote learning, because we have to shift from normal learning modes to digital education. And moreover, it is strengthened by the government or ministry to ask all of the teacher and also lecturers to switch from from offline learning to online learning to stop spreading the pandemic. But even though it is asked to do so, because it is very sudden policy, it has, of course, many difficulties. Start from the quota, the remote areas. Sometimes the students cannot reach the best internet connection to reach the goal of online education. This article or this research conducted in KSP, or short course of English in text. We have short course, or we can say it kuliah semester pendek. They have to take it. The students can access it for them to increase or to get better score. And The lectures offered several mediums for the students to choose, like you can say Zoom meetings or maybe YouTube or other teaching media like what is it? You can say it Instagram or etc. So the students agreed that they can choose WhatsApp to make it easier for them to control the environment and also the flow of the meeting. So they have agreements. It is not a one-side agreement from the lecturer, something like that. So it is an agreement from the students and also the lecturers. The aim of this study is one to explore the motivation of the students. So the lecturer is what is it? The lecturer wants to explore the motivation of the students and the students' challenges during ERL. So the lecturer wants to know what are the challenges during emergency remote learning. And the last is the lecturer wants to know the alternatives that they deal with such learning barriers. The method that is used in this study is qualitative descriptive study because it can thoroughly investigate current contextual issues. So when there is a lack of understanding between context and certain phenomena, the lecturer can control it. So the case study is used to, because of the COVID-19 pandemic, to know the emergency remote learning and to establish the understanding about the challenges and also the alternatives. These are the examples of short course learning through WhatsApp. So the students and lecturers can interact each other with the chatting mode like this. So they are texting, and also we can see here the lecturer show some images like this, and also gives explanation. The lecturer gives the syntax, so the tree diagram is shown here. And also the lecturer tries to explain further by giving audio message, so the students can read, can look at the image and also listen to the lecturer explanation. The challenges. The motivation by Dorney. The motivation is divided into two categories. The first one is integrative, and the second one is instrumental. And based on the interview and also the questionnaire that is given to the students respond that most of them, 90% of them, show the instrumental motivation, and only 10% give the response that they want to gaining knowledge, which is categorized as integrative motivation. And the research design of the study, like what I said before, is qualitative. And then the challenges, the students find that there are several challenges for the students. The challenges are internet connection. You can see this pie chart. The internet connection has 15% of challenges for the students because they think that the remote areas that they have to live in gives challenges in internet connection. They find it difficult to reach the best internet connection, and that the 30% of the students say that simultaneous agenda is a big challenge for them because at the same time, some students have to take the participatory internship, or we can say KKP, participatory. At the same time, jumbled. They find it difficult to read and also respond with which one they have to read first and how to respond. The lecturer and some students have to wait for the response. And then the last one, the 10% is they are anxious about their grammar. So if they want to give response, they feel that their grammar is not good enough. So sometimes the students have to move back and not giving any comments. So it is difficult for them. And then the alternative, after they find the obstacle or the challenges in the short course, they find several alternatives. The first one is 30% here. 30%. You can see the bigger pie chart. 30% find the alternative is preparing phone credits. So they have to buy the phone credits, and then praying for pandemic end is 10%. Yeah, it is quite surprising because seems like it is very hopeless. Yeah, so they pray for the pandemic to end very soon, and then other 10% find the alternative is studying extensively. So if they cannot get the detailed explanation of the lecturer in short course, they think that they have to study extensively, so they can find it through Google or maybe other books. And then the 20% says that finding the best internet connection is the best alternative for them, so they can move to other places which can give them the best internet connection. And then 10% say that setting alarm is the best alternative for them to remind them that they have short course. And last one, 20% say that creating ongoing motivation. Creating ongoing motivation will be explained later. Here. Creating ongoing motivation is 30% says that they have to remember that they have to improve scores. 30% what it means by creating ongoing motivation. So they have to improve scores. So they have to follow the rules of the short course. And then 25% here says that they have to obey the class rules no matter what. So they have to obey it if the class rules that have been divided and agreed by each other by the lecturer and also the students must be followed. Must be followed comparatively. Okay. And then the 25% here, they have to finish the task. So the task that is given by the lecturer must be finished on time. So they think that this is ongoing motivation. And then 20% of them say there's no need to go to campus. It's a sudden motivation that they find that they can save energy, save time, and also save money to go to campus. So it is the next motivation that they find during the short course. And the conclusion says that from the interview and also the questionnaire that is given to the students, we can say that the conclusion, students can successfully pass the course if they had instrumental motivation as the dominant and integrative to conquer the challenge and to help them finding the alternatives. And then the relationship among motivation, learning challenges and alternatives is there. So all my presentation. Thank you very much.
Yes. Excuse me once again, Bu Nurul. Are you ready, Bu Nurul? Hello.
Hello, Bu Arina.
Yeah.
Is it my
Are you
turn
ready?
now?
Yes.
Is it my turn? Yeah.
Yes, because the other presenters are not here.
Okay, Bu Andi, Pak Andi is also not in here.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Okay, Bu Arina.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you can start the presentation while,
Yes.
yeah, the audience, you may ask questions or just write it in the Zoom group chat. Yeah.
Yep. So in the last session, we just have two presenters.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Thank you, Bu Arina. Let me share my screen. Oh, sorry. Hang on. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yep. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Yep. Okay. Hello, everyone. Before I presented my research, let me introduce myself and also my team. My name is Nurul Hasanah. Actually, this research conducted by 3 persons. They are me and also Maulida Nur Hidayati, Alibaul Husna, and we are from Ponorogo. The title of our research is Social Media to Enhance Autonomous Learning for Freshman Students in Post-Pandemic Era. Why did we conduct this research? Coronavirus has struck the world in the last of 2019, and our government announced that it also struck our country on March in this year. The coronavirus has changed every single section in our life for lecturer and also a teacher as we are. Of course, educational section is influenced much rather than others. As a teacher also, we have to consider about changing our method in teaching and learning process. Usually we meet our students face-to-face or directly in the class, but because of the outbreaks, we cannot meet them, so we have to change the way of teaching. Besides influence the teacher, it also influenced the students, especially for the freshman student. As we know that the freshman is the students who come to the university level in their first year. Because of that, they still influenced by the teaching and learning process in their high school student. in their high school students, they still accompanied by their teachers to study, and they still influenced much by their way in learning in high school. It is not easy for the freshmen to adjust with the university teaching and learning method. Because of that, as a lecturer, we have to enhance, or we have to arise their autonomous learning in order to they can arrange and they can power themselves to study by themselves. One of the way to arouse or to enhance their autonomous learning is by teaching them using social media platform. In here, the platform that we use is Google Classroom and also YouTube channel. Why we choose Google Classroom? Before conducting the research, we distributed the questionnaire for the students. We offer 3 kinds of platform. The first is Google Classroom, second one is WhatsApp group, and the last one is e-learning of our institution, that is e-learning of UIN Ponorogo. But 50% of the students choose to use Google Classroom, and 48% of the students use WhatsApp group, and the last just 2% who choose to use e-learning. The differences between Google Classroom and also WhatsApp web, it's just slightly different, but because of some consideration, for example, effectiveness and also efficient, we decided to use Google Classroom as a platform in delivering the material. Why we choose YouTube? Because YouTube is attractive, and also the students can see every time and everywhere that they have leisure time. That's the reason why we choose Google Classroom and also YouTube channel. The importance of autonomous learning in here, we think that autonomous learning are very important for the freshman students since they are still in the first grade, in the first year in their university level. So it's very important to raise their autonomous learning, and by having autonomous learning, the learners have motivation from inner, especially inner motivation, so they can motivate themselves to study or to gain what they want to gain. Second one, by having autonomous learning, they can communicate in English because they study English, so they can communicate in English though we are in a non-native speaker of English. And then autonomous learning can cater or needs the student desire, although they are in a first year in their university level. And by autonomous learning, it also has lasting influence. It will stay longer in their inner motivation, in their brain. So it have high impact in their life. The research method of this research is qualitative, and the participant and the second semester student of English department, and the data collection. Actually, we have five classes. Each class consists of around 25 to 30 students. And the data collection instruments are interview and observation. We interviewed five students. The interview is about their opinion about social media to enhance their autonomous learning. And we also do observation we observe onlinely, that is applying social media to enhance student autonomous learning. This is the result of our research. The first, based on the interview, the student who are as interviewee said that they get enthusiastic to join the reading class because of the social media and because of they have autonomous learning, and then do reading activities by themselves without without asking by the lecturer to do reading. They read any sources that related with English, and then they have long-term motivation in doing reading activities. Based on the observation result, the students become more active in discussing the materials. It can be seen from the Google Classroom activity. So before we use YouTube, the student, just some student who actively participated in the classroom or in the Google class, but by using YouTube, most of the students giving opinion and also give contribution in the discussion. And the last is most of the students submit the task before the due date. For example, the due date is on Monday. Most of them will collect the task on Sunday. That's all for my presentation today. Thank you, Bu Arina.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Bu Nurul. Well, Bapak Ibu, is there any question to the both presenters, Ibu Fitra and Ibu Nurul? You can write on the Zoom group chat, or you just activate your audio. And it is very interesting topics, I think. Still about what is it? Emergency remote learning and also autonomous learning. Yeah, this is a very interesting topic. Hello, nobody, no questions.
Since there is no question, Bu Arin.
No question.
Yeah. Maybe we are tired today.
Or is there anybody who want to add, for example, to give information related to this one, this topic? Nobody? Okay, Bu Nurul, I would like to have you question. Yeah.
Yep.
If the audience do not ask question.
Okay, Bu Arin.
Saya nanya nanti, Bu.
Oh yeah, boleh.
Okay, Bu Arin.
Okay, Bu Nurul.
Yep.
When we talk about autonomous learning, the students learn by themselves.
Yep.
The keyword is this: the students learn by themselves. But the problem is actually the students' honesty. Yeah, this how to make the students honest and what is it? They do really what they have to do. So nobody do the task, for example. So this is based on Bu Nurul's experience. I think it is good to share here how to make the students really autonomous and really honest in doing their task.
Yep. Okay. Thank you for the question, Bu Ari. So, on the purpose of my reasons in here in reading subject. So, the main purpose of the reading subject on second semester is reading for pleasure. So, how they love reading without any force from others from outside. So. I ask the students to read every text that every genre that they like. For example, it can be stories, it can be a novel, it can be comic or whatever that they like. And then every week they have to make a not story, but have to tell to us about what they have read. And because this is online, they cannot speak directly, but they write in a paragraph and then collect it to me. So we can see from the collection or from the task that they collected to the lecturer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bu Nurul, halo.
Yep. Pak Wafi,
Okay.
yeah.
Bu Arina sudah ya? You
Sudah,
did, right?
sudah.
Okay.
Okay, yes.
Okay, thank you very much, Bu Nurul. So your topic is about autonomous learning, means the students learn by themselves, right?
Yep.
So so far from what you have experienced, is it really working well? I mean, can you control them, and can you control them that they really learn by themselves?
Yep. Okay, thank you, Pak Wafi. At the beginning of our course, I give them journal, so they have to make a kind of resume of what they have read. For example, first meeting or first week, they have minimal read 2 kinds of reading for pleasure, and then
And
they
they
have
read.
to write. Yeah, they read, and as a proof, they have to copy or they have to enclose the sources that they have read. Besides reading, they also have to analyze difficult word, and also analyze part of speech of the difficult word, and also the meaning, but try to give the meaning in English, not in Bahasa. So I deliver the journal first, and from the journal, we know the sources because the students enclose the sources, and after the journal, we give evaluation sheet that consists of difficult word and also part of speech of the difficult word.
My last question. So I think
Yep.
you can do it well. So from your experience,
yes,
how many students do you have?
I have 5 classes. It consists of each class 27.
So
How
if you
many?
if you take percentage from all
Yeah.
of the classes you are teaching, so how many percent? Does the autonomous learning here work for them?
Yep. I think we realized that the reading habit of
Yes.
Indonesian student is very low, right?
Yes.
But we try to encourage them to read. If honest, I think
Yes, yes.
that is around 50% is good.
50%.
Yes.
Oh, you are same
50%
with
is
me.
good. Yeah.
Okay.
What about yours?
Yeah,
Your student?
we are in the same boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we are also here in Tulungagung. Yeah, here in Tulungagung, also in the same boat with you.
Yogyakarta also.
So Bu Nurul, you are not working alone, yeah?
Yeah. We are work together. We work together. Sorry.
Okay.
Thank you, Bu.
Yeah, Pak Bavi, still something
okay.
more?
Thank you. I feel enough.
Okay, enough. Okay, Bel, Papa, and Ibu, the others, do you still have any question? No, is everything clear? Okay, thank you very much for the participation. Thank you, Bu Nurul. Thank you, Bu Fitra. Okay, it is a very good presentation, very nice presentation. And I hope that we will meet again next time.
Amin.
Yeah, hopefully next year in the Elite Conference in Banjarmasin.
Oh, Bu Nurul is the last.
Yeah, Bu Nurul is the last.
Okay, lucky berarti.
Yes, and we have finished the third session. Yeah. Yeah, we finished the last session, and
And then about tomorrow, Bu Arina, we have to join, start in morning.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Don't forget tomorrow morning we will have another plenary session. So please come in at before 8 because the plenary session will be started at 8. And don't forget to join until the closing ceremony because the link for e-certificate will be distributed during the closing ceremony. Oke, terima kasih Bapak Ibu.
No photo
Terima
session, Bu
kasih.
Arina?
Kenapa?
Foto.
Foto session.
Oh iya, oh iya. Iya, iya.
Kasihan Bu Nurul, kasihan Bu Nurul.
Iya, iya, iya.
Iya,
Pak
iya,
Wafi
iya, iya.
spotnya di ini dong, Bu Arin. Spotnya jangan ke
Kenapa?
Pak Wafi.
Iya.
Nah,
Oke.
oke, mari kita foto bersama.
Sebentar Bu,
Ya
saya
Pak, ini
pakai...
yang anu Mas Afif ya? Yang take foto.
1, 2, 3. Oke.
Oke.
Wajah saya lagi glow nih.
Iya. Iya. Oke, thank you. Ya, terima kasih. See you tomorrow. Ya,
Thank you, Bu
selamat
Arin.
beristirahat.
Thank you, Bu
Ya,
Nurul.
terima kasih Pak Wafi,
Sehat-sehat.
Bu
Terima kasih Pak
Nurul, Pak
Wafi,
Adnan,
Bu Rike,
Bu
Bu Arina,
Eva,
Pak Afif, Pak Adhan.
Fitra,
Ya, Bu Nurul.
semuanya
Sehat
ya,
selalu.
Juliana,
Mas
Bu
Bro
Nia,
Adhan,
Bu
see you
Hamida,
ya.
Bu Fitri, ya.
Oke, saya
Semuanya.
tinggal duluan.
Oke.
Assalamualaikum.
Ya,
Oke,
Waalaikumsalam.
Warahmatullah.
Makasih Bu Arina, luar biasa. Bu Eka, terima kasih banyak. Luar biasa.
Oke.
Mas Afif, terima kasih. Terima kasih.
Ya, makasih, terima kasih Mas Afif. Ini kemudian ditutup dah roomnya. Krek.
Sampai Bu Arina capek nungguin zoom-nya. Saya nunggu
Iya.
Bu Eka kirim saya lirik soalnya. Kayaknya Bu Eka mau nyanyi tadi itu.
Bu Eka? Oh ya, berarti kita pindah room ya?
Kayaknya perlu khusus sih dia untuk dangdut. Saya puterin Ibu, mau nyanyi nih Bu.
Pindah room 5, Mas Afif. Halo Mbak Ririn. Luar biasa, tetap kayak mahasiswa. Luar biasa. Kangen saya. Kangen saya.
Oh ini nyanyian Mas Afif ya?
Ibu, partner in crime.
Partner in crime.
Partner in crime.
Mas Afif, Mbak Ririn diajak ke ruang 5.
Kita karaokean.
Ya, Mbak Rina, Bu Eka, Bu Vita.
Iya, Bu.
Di ruang 5 saya masih nunggu ini. Ruang 1, 2, sama 4 belum selesai.
Oh gitu.
Yes.
Selat dulu ya, Bu ya.
Ya, saya live dulu kalau gitu ya.
Oke. Very good.
Oke.
Tapi makasih Bu Arina.
Makasih semuanya. Iya, sama-sama.
Terima kasih.
Iya. Oke.